at Forms of Genius, um, well, it's becoming clear. We do believe in repetition, and so we add it on a daily basis. It's really what's happening with us. Sometimes you'll get some comedy from me, right? I'm a leader amongst leaders. I am Marquez Hicks. Way with words. This is me. Um, Sometimes you'll get a dose of comedy from us. Sometimes I'll use a lot of cartoons. There's messages in these cartoons, especially these old school cartoons. Old school for me is like 1988, somewhere around there, 1985, something like that. You know what I'm saying? But I remember the Smurfs, and they used to have this thing where they would kind of chant he ho. They were showing teamwork, but now heave and ho is kind of like push and pull. And the way we operate at Forms of Genius, me personally, you know what I'm saying, my crew has their own system, but together we are a system. What I do on a daily basis is I set up these heaves and these hoes, and what I'm saying is just push and pull. I set up challenges throughout my day to where the thing is I lost my word one time, and it's a painful experience. So I'm keeping my word now. So I set up these challenges, and one of them is similar to this. I'll record something, and what that means is I got to challenge myself to get down to the lie, which is the library. In between there is all kinds of things that can distract me, and I usually hit it 3 or 4 times a day, at a minimum once. So I set up these challenges, push myself, it pulls me through, and it ends up equaling more. So we're looking at 2 plus 2. Admirable person in my life that I got some of these skills from, some of this determination. And sometimes you got to be stubborn, right? In a way that's on offense, like I'm finna get mine. This is what's happening. It is my cousin Reggie, and there's other people in my life that are meaningful, and I want them to know that I remember their words. And one of those very special people, one of those very special people is my great grandmother, is Medea. The last time I saw Medea, she said, the next time I see you, it's going to be all good, right? I said, yes, man. I said something like that. So these kinds of things keep me going, because there's all kinds of distractions out here. There's people out here that are really up to nothing, absolutely no good. So I don't want this to appear too easy, because it's not. But I set up my own challenge. My challenge is much more, it overrides yours. I don't care what kind of temptation you is, or what kind of distraction you may be. The challenge I set up for myself is much bigger. It was actually much bigger years ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm just learning how to follow through on that kind of thing. There's a few other people in my life. My brother Maurice, my uncle Emery, and myself. And the reason why I bring these 3 names together is because I've always known that we were amongst the smarter of the people that we were around. It is not, I'm not putting too much on it, but we were people that are smart and should be using our smarts. So I remember these kind of things as I weave through the day. And these are some of the things that get me through. So being self-made doesn't exist for me. You know what I'm saying? It has been a community of people. You know what I'm saying? Tajay, Andre, these kind of things. My cousin Tanya, you know what I mean? My auntie Evelyn, happy birthday. My cousin Tiffany. Everybody has been supportive. My auntie Robin, my auntie Teresa, okay? My mother, that kind of thing. So, my cousin Wade, that is what's happening. My cousin Aisha, Trinity, she's I believe she's going to be one of the world's next wonders. They're not going to even understand the intelligence and the way that she does it. All right? My cousin Little Reggie, my cousin Devon, all right? You know what I'm saying? Letty, a Schleck, you know? My cousin Sheila, okay? Yolanda, right? Tamia, okay? Special people in my life. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is. That's just really how it is. I like Yolanda. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole girl though. Really, really. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this stuff is serious. You know, so I set up these things and I push myself and I pull myself through. And I remember people that took time out for me. You know, there were times when Cousin Sheila didn't have to, but she did. And I'm still here. There were times when Cousin Yolanda didn't have to, but she did, and I'm still here. There were times when Cousin Letty didn't have to, but she did, and I'm still here. So we're not forgetting this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what's happening. Forms of Genius, we are a family. When we say family, family of giants, it's real. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what's happening with us.